Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle IASWAA. It is an acronym, and I will leave it to you to go to the description section to see what the acronym stands for and get the story behind the name. But that's what we'll call it. And this is by CZT Rachael Schwartz. Really fun tangle. And so it is Thursday, the time of this recording. And that means it's Tangle Time Day. And so we had a lot of fun playing with this. It's such a neat tangle. All right. And I'm just going to draw one large one here and then show you some of what I did so that way you can have fun with it. Starts off with an orb in the center of wherever you want this to be. And you can have as much fun as you want, with the sizes of all of these components. All right, then a nice, it's kind of it's a C-shaped curve line for sure. Like so. You could think of it, part of me was thinking, well, it's kind of like a flux shape. Mine is a straight flux shape where the point is right in here, creating what looks like a petal. And then we're going to do 4 of them, but I like to do north and then south. And it doesn't matter if they're the same size or not. And then turn the tile and kind of do north and south again. Like that. And then in these little corners, she has just a very slender C-shaped curve line. Well, I guess that's okay. Like I was aiming for more towards the corner, but I think I might fill these in, and then I can always adjust that length of that. And in her example, these do stick out further than the petals, but it's your tangle and you can have as much fun with it as you want. All right. And let's see, let me go to, there we go. Oh yeah. And because in her step out, she does fill these in. So let's go ahead and we'll do that. But that's basically all there is to this tangle. And so also while you are looking at, the for more inspiration link, let me do, we'll switch to the one, you read the story and then scroll down for her step out. And what I love about this one is that there are so many ways that you can have fun with this. You could put this in a grid. So you could imagine, if I had put lines around it, made a box, you can make this in a grid and have fun with it that way. You can have it be like this, where it is the feature tangle. It could turn into a reticula or a string, and then you fill in all of these bits with different tangles, up to you. Or just have it, be like a little accent tangle, or have just, a pile of them, in a corner as she shows. And like I said, it's so neat and versatile in that way. It seems like a lot of times, like if you have a grid pattern, it's a grid pattern, and that's, and that's all there is to it. And but like I said, this edge. Oh, that's right. This one I was going to make a little longer. Course correcting. That's what's nice about when you fill things in. If you have something that you do, you're like, oh well. Then when it comes, that should have been whatever it should have been. And like this, as long as it is longer or bigger, then you can use the fill-in to course correct and make it more how you like it. Just can't go the other direction. Although some, I know, will use, say, the white gel pen, and try to course correct that way. But like I said, this is basically it. Now, one of the things that I do like to do with this is we're going to do, let's just try one line, and I kind of flick it a little bit, or just lift it up, so that way it's not, I'm going to just leave it at 1. How cool is that? And I saw somebody else did this morning, and I loved it. Copying it. A bunch of little orbs in this center. I was thinking to make it solid and put a little shine on there. Changed my mind. Ah! I love it. All right. So here's some of the playings, my playings from this morning. If you want to see what everybody else did, when you go to the description section, if you click on the, well, no, I don't know if that first link, that doesn't necessarily take you to my website. But click down below to go to my website and sign up for my blog. I post every day. I post a daily tangle, which is this. And then when I do the recaps, which shows the screenshots, and I'll have a link to this video, links to the recaps, links to the step outs, everything kind of all in one post. And then you'll see what everybody did. It was absolutely amazing. All right. So this is from this morning. This is on a prepped tile from my friend Rosemary. And so I wanted to do this as a feature, and I liked in Rachel's sample, she did, and I didn't do exactly what she did, but she did muka in the petals, and it just like, what a neat idea, and added some other things in there, and then put orbs in those other things. And I decided to decorate mine. I put some little ones out on the outside and then decorated them with some bead line with a nice Sakura jelly roll silver pen. Oh, and then of course divided the center. I did like how she did that, although mine doesn't look as petally. Mine looks more citrusy. It doesn't matter. It all works. It's so fun. And then this one, not quite finished, but finished enough. So I wanted to play with it in the grid style. So I wanted to kind of experience all of it. So in the grid style, and then just the kind of pile of them, as I was calling it. And this, so because the question that we had today was, well, how to shade? And on this, actually on these bits, I used the clear Stardust. They have a clear, and it does darken it a little bit, but there's no color to it except for the glitter. But I decided I went around that center orb and then on the tips with General's chalk pencil, using it just like I would graphite. And I was kind of feeling in a little bit of a Delft mode, and I need to add some more white to this, but it's just, what a fun tangle. What a fun tangle. And did I put, the little dots, I used that clear to put in all of the dots, because I did, in the centers, because on this one I did it with the silver. So anyway, lots of fun. And so I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please click like. And if you like it enough to see more, would love to have you subscribe. Oh, I need to move my camera, but I'm not going to move my camera. I have it set almost right. But yeah, so if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Do take a look at those links in the description section. One that I want to make sure to mention, if you want to have fun like this, and it's up to you what kind of fun and what you want to do with the tangle. I always, try to show something, and usually the creator of the tangle will have some samples, just so that way you can kind of formulate, well, how do I want to play with this? Or you follow what I end up doing, or what Mom ends up doing, or a little of both, or, if you don't, some of us like me, I need to have some outside source of inspiration. Sometimes I'm working on the other, to be spontaneously creative. But yeah, if you want to have fun like this, come join us. You can see the information on my website, and it's a free class. I teach twice weekly. Thursdays Tangle Time are always free. They're generally always on Thursday, unless something really weird and unavoidable happens in my schedule, or holidays or stuff like that. And then I teach on Tuesdays. Most of those are paid, or if you're a club member, I do have a membership club, and I have one class that's exclusive to club members, and the other ones are just paid classes. So you can join in if you want, but yeah, do take a look and you'll see the kind of stuff that we do. All right, so with that, Oh, I didn't mention the group. I knew I'm forgetting something. We cannot forget the group. If you happen to be on Facebook, first, follow my page. And then second, if you want to join in on the Tangly conversation, join our private Facebook group. And as I'm doing this, I'm like, you know what? This needs to have some shading. So while I'm talking, come join our Facebook group. Know that there are 3 questions to answer to gain entry to that. And join us in the conversation. We have a lot of fun, and we kind of extend all of the classes go into that group. It's really for those that are on Facebook, because I know not everybody is, and that is fine. We'll add some of the tip here to make it. Yes, look at how that makes it so bendy. Love it. Shading never, the magic of it just never gets old. Let's make it a little softer, though. How fun. There we go. Now it feels better. So neat. All right. Again, thanks so much for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.